This will be my first bowl game I'm talking about that's not a New Year's Six. It's going to be South Carolina taking on North Carolina. I wonder if Sam Howell is actually going to play this game. If you look back throughout his career, his first college game was against South Carolina, and they came back to beat South Carolina because he was the quarterback. And he's had a really phenomenal career in college. I think he's going to be a very good quarterback for the NFL, whoever he plays for. Late first round, early second round pick quality quarterback. Well, I think he's a top 10 quality quarterback, but he lost some games. He didn't look as good throwing the ball. He got most of his success on the ground, so that's going to hurt him a little bit, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know. I still think he's worth a lot of money. Um, North Carolina has been a big disappointment this year. They were a top 10 team. Their defense is not good. Their offense has been very inconsistent. They lost to Florida State. They lost to Virginia Tech, teams that they should have no business losing. They lost to Georgia Tech. That was probably the worst game of the season. Um, so they've been a big disappointment this year. They beat Wake Forest, but Wake Forest can't even put up any more points on Pittsburgh after the first quarter. So, whatever. And on the other side, you got South Carolina. They're a disappointment right now, but they were expected to not be any good. Most people didn't even have them going to a bowl game, so I wouldn't say that they're necessarily that big of a disappointment. They're what they expected to be, not very good. Their defense is not exactly a pushover, like I said before. They're not playing Clemson's offense or Clemson, so that's not going to be a concern. Um, but again, does Sam Howell want to play this game? Even if he plays, is he going to give it his best, or does he feel like he needs to? You know, because North Carolina had their best running backs not play against A&M last year, and that cost it in the game. So you know that that's going to be there's a chance of him not playing this game. If he doesn't play, South Carolina has a chance to win this game. But I still think that North Carolina has the better players. I think they got the better coach with Matt Brown being the coach. I think North Carolina's just better. So with Sam or no Sam, I gotta go with the Tar Heels in this one. But South Carolina is not again. They're not playing Clemson. They're not playing Georgia. They're not playing Alabama. They're not playing an elite team. They're playing North Carolina, who's been a big disappointment. So if they mess around and get lucky in this game, that won't surprise me either. But I'm gonna go with the Tar Heels.